the All Indiana Podcast Network. This is AC's Conversations. AC's Conversations is about sports, music, TV, movies, and more.
Everything and more.
Everything is ready to go.
That include the latest news and rumors, along with interviews with the biggest names in sports and entertainment. This is AC's Conversations with your host, News 8 Sports Director.
The man is the real deal.
Let's go to work, fellas.
Anthony Calhoun.
Let's go live to Lucas Oil Stadium where the former Colts head coach is standing by. Coach, thank you so much for joining us here. Great to see you in person when you think about it at Lucas Oil Stadium. Let's start first things first, man. This is a big game here for this football team as they get set to take on the Buccaneers today. Everything is right in front of them against the Bucs here today, a chance to possibly make a push for the playoffs. In your mind, how big of a game is it for the Colts today?
This is a huge game. They're all big games, right? You got 7 to go. You got 4 home games, 3 on the road. You look at the division right now. We're sitting there in 3rd place. Jacksonville plays at Houston today. So this is probably a game that you had circled, AC, on the schedule a long time ago. So you gotta win this game today. This is a big one.
Yeah, I know there's a lot of noise out there, so I'll try to speak as clearly as I possibly can, Coach. I want to ask you this about the big news that happened earlier this week regarding Shaq Leonard, no longer with the team. They decided to release the 4-time All-Pro linebacker. Give me your assessment on this. Number one, how surprised were you that they made this move with a guy who did so much of this team for so many years, and how surprised were you by this move?
Yeah, like everybody else, you're probably a little bit surprised, but we just talked about this a week ago, right, on my last segment of Chuck Checks In, and, the playing time issue. Shaq did so many great things and made so many great plays for this organization. The way he is in the community, it was well documented that, frustrated over the lack of playing time. So I just think this is a good move right now for both parties. Not an easy one, really, really hard decision, obviously, because of who this player is. But it's a performance-based league, so you gotta produce, and it isn't based on what you've done in the past. So this gives them an opportunity to try to find a landing spot as well.
But Coach, were you surprised they made the move though, like right now, rather than latter part or even during the off season with Shaq?
Well, again, I just think these are really, really hard decisions, obviously, and first-year head coach Shane Steichen has the support of the ownership and Chris Ballard and all that, but it's such a hard decision. But I think it's beneficial, too, because this gives, with 7 weeks left in the season, gives Shaq an opportunity, if he was going to be limited playing time, go catch on with another team, hopefully a contender and continue his career. Okay,
we'll see what's up next year for Shaq Leonard. You talked about Shane Steichen. I want to lead to this point here. We have seen time and time again, Coach, that Coach Steichen has not been afraid to make some big decisions, holding these players accountable. I want to get your thoughts on this coach here. Here he is in his first year, and he's making some big-time moves here. Give me your thoughts on that.
The decisions that he's had to make, the adversity that he's faced, right? No JT early, injuries, lose AR to season-ending shoulder surgery, all these kind of things, suspensions, and now have to deal with this. He's a no-nonsense guy, and he's not afraid to make the tough decisions. Again, he's got the support of ownership. He's got the support of front office people. And so, again, it's performance-based. You win games, you get to stay as a coach. You make plays on the field, you get to stay as a player. So, tough decision, but one that Shane obviously is not afraid to make. He's going to do what's best for this team and gives this team best chance to win.
Coach, you know the deal. This league is all about the quarterbacks, and you're only as good most of the time as your QB. Gardner Minshew, the Colts, as we mentioned before, have a lot right in front of them, a chance to make the playoffs. Give me your thoughts on him, and what do you need to see from him today and moving forward for this team to be right in the hunt to make the postseason?
Yeah, so sorry, AC, I'm having a hard time with these ears. You know how my ears are, right?
Yeah, I want to ask you about Gardner Minshew.
Take care of the football. Take care of the football, man. That's all, right? Hey, in their 5 wins, these guys are +7 in the turnover margin. In the 5 losses, they're -6. So just distribute the ball, hand the thing off, make great decisions, slide around like the last game over, in Germany, and make some plays with your legs, but take care of the football.
All right, and finally, we'll let you get out here on this. So we're so used to talking to you in your home in Idaho, but today you're at Lucas Oil Stadium. What brings you to town here today, man?
Oh, what brings you?
Yeah, what brings you to town,
Hey,
Coach?
so again, sorry, AC, but I'm going to do my best. So my good friends, Jim Lyons and Eddie Rivers, they have a suite here. They auction the suite off every year at our Chuck Strong Gala. So they auction it off, and so Tina and I came back to be part of that suite deal. They auctioned item for this ball game. So excited, obviously, to be in the house again, be in the stadium, and root on our beloved Colts.
All right, man. Well, great to see you as always, Coach. Happy Thanksgiving to you. I hope you guys had a great Thanksgiving, and so great to see you here in town. And all the best to you. We'll see you next week here on Countdown to Kickoff. All right, brother? All right, we appreciate you. All right.
Discover more at wishtv.com and when you follow Wish TV on Facebook. Plus, be sure to follow and subscribe to the AC's Conversations podcast and others on the All Indiana Podcast Network. Connect now at allindianapodcastnetwork.com.